Okay, my friends, it's Roger, and I've been showing this stuff for years now. Nobody expected this. I'm not pointing any fingers. I want to get out of the pointing fingers realm. There was giants on the earth. They were huge. That's why they're growing things in blood and bone meal. They're the best things to grow on. That was a giant. I have them here. That is a giant fingertip. It's been DNA and CAT scan, the DNA certify the whole thing. And I have these things in copious quantities. That is the apical tuft that sits in the end of that tip. I have another one on my property. This is on my property. And this one's about 50 feet tall. I have another one on my property that's about 200 feet tall. This was from my old channel. I had to close this down because of attacks. And this is from February 15, 2016. This is a human fingertip that was DNA tested, and I smashed this off with a... You see there? That's a fingernail. I mean, this thing is like brand new. On the other side, it's got the fingerprints, and I have them here. Hold on a second. All right, I think you can see the pattern here. You see these holes in the grip skin? You see what I'm showing here? This is the same. This is exactly the same orientation. Those little holes, I can't do both at the same time. Hold on, let me see if I can get this up here. Maybe that's a little better. These are that, and these dots are those dots. This edge right here was where it comes up behind the finger, and then the fingerprints start. I mean, the damn thing is just gigantic. It's 30 inches wide. It's one fingertip, and I know where the whole body is out there. So nobody's expected this. And here's the deal: nobody expected this. I'm not holding anybody responsible. I just feel it's a shame that the educational system will not respond. It's been 8 years, and I have been pushing this in the face of people, Yale especially, unbelievable. So nobody will look at this. It's very distressing. I have DNA tests, CAT scans. I showed you the evidence. Now, I have created my own mud fossils in my little lab here. Now, this was from chicken tissue, and this took about not even a year to do. And I've done other stuff. It hardens up. It gets harder and harder and harder as it goes along. There's a lung, a fella found over in England in a mud flat, and this stuff preserves excellently. This is a lung that was DNA certified as human. That is the plur of the lung, the pattern of the lobes of the lung, the impression of the heart, this is a left human lung. We took some DNA out of the blood stuff out of it. And it's all done very, very well, harvested well, right out of arterial sources. Now, here's the key. We just simply need to move forward. That's all. No, I'm not pointing any fingers, but we need to move forward. Because everybody's afraid to speak up. Geology is biology that turned hard. That is a fact. I can show this. I can prove this. I have the evidence. I have the DNA test. I have the specimens. I have the anatomists. I have the CAT scans. I have everything to prove my case 100%. So, let Mud Fossil University, which I am representing, and there's 70,000 students already that are engaged. They are interested. They're not being forced to do this to get a degree, because there is no degree. This is a degree in life. This is a degree in understanding. But there will be at some point. But let me and the people that I work with and the people that I have associated myself with and that have formed this network do this work. Let us lead the way, because I'm the only credible source right now. Mud Fossil University, the only place you're going to find any credibility. That's just a fact. They're all working on things. They started with the wrong foundation. You cannot build a house on a wrong foundation. Somebody should be contacting me. Somebody from the educational environment. I want to help. Roger at mudfossils.com.